Today, I'm going to be turning into Jeremy Renner. You know why? Because I'm using the brand new Hawkeye's bow from the Marvel set. This new deck, Skybreak Combo, or as I like to call it, Improved Splinter Twin, is made possible by a brand new 2-card combo with Hawkeye's bow and Seeker of Skybreak. This combo absolutely terrifies me because it's a 2-card combo that costs 4 mana, and it can also play a very reasonable fair game, just like Splinter Twin used to. The only difference? This is Pauper. This format should not be this powerful. And for that reason, I think this deck will inevitably get banned, and probably pretty soon, because it absolutely breaks the format. So it's time to hop into the first match and show why this deck is ban worthy. You see this hand? Do you see this hand? And we're on the play. I mean, this is disgusting. And I think we're just going for it. We're just slamming turn 2 Seeker and then try and win on turn 3. Yo, are we playing the mirror? I think we're playing the mirror. All right, Seeker, go. Cross our fingers, please don't kill it. This is literally a mirror. What is this there? Raphael, okay, it's not a mirror. We just win, turn 3 kill. Bow, equip bow. Kill you. It's so stupid. Deal 1, deal 1, deal 1, deal 1. Turn 3 in an all commons format, by the way. This is getting banned, I'm sorry. This is too good. It's just way too good. We're on the draw and look at this. We've got a Seeker removal spell and Snacker plus a discard outlet. Literally outside of a Hawkeye's bow, we got everything we need. All right, it's time to start those engines. Our speed is 1. Speed is a cool mechanic. I think it was a great design. So we discard Snacker, get it back. Rumble's good. That could help us dig for a bow. And then we say go. We're playing against Impact Tremors, which they have a quick clock. They could definitely turn 5 pretty consistently. So this is just like a good old-fashioned race. Yeah, Nest Invader is really good. They hit us for 1. Okay, so we can torch the tower with Bargain to kill Raphael, which I think is very much worth our time to do. And then we're gonna play Seeker because it sets us up well for next turn. We can dig for a bow and try and finish this game off. So we're gonna Bargain, a torch the tower, sacrifice Kickoff Celebrations, scry our third Seeker to the bottom, and then play a Seeker and then say go. Hope they can't kill it, and if they can't kill it, we might be in business. We'll just have to see. Glimpse, Fiery Cannonade, okay. That wipes their own board too, so it's not that big of a deal. That's a really good, I mean, no, it's actually not if they can't cast any of it. They attack for 2, we're obviously gonna trade with Snacker. They play another Nest Invader. Yeah, we're happy with this. Okay. Rumble. Let's get a bow. Let's get a bow. Yeah! We got the bow. We got the bow. Bang, bang, bang. Kill you. Ridiculous. This is so crazy. Turn 3 and then a turn 4. And we get to go to full speed. Start your engines. Let's go. That was disgusting. We can see which green-red deck is superior. No hate on Impact Tremors, but the deck we're playing is just busted. All right, we're here on the draw, and this hand is quite good, even though we don't have any combo pieces. It's just like a really good, fair hand. Oh, we just drew a combo piece, so that's pretty awesome. They Wildfire to ramp themselves. We'll just Moxite to get back Snacker. They have a lot of removal. We're playing against Jund Wildfire, obviously, so they have a lot of removal. And they're a slow deck, so just getting a Snacker in is a good start. They Familiar. That's pretty good here. But now we get to Rumble. We get another bow. I mean, that's fine. And a Snacker in the yard. We can play bow, say go. They attack, we obviously block. They could Spellbomb us, but it is what it is. Bitter Reunion, that's a really good draw. Okay, so yeah, we Rumble here again. Chrysalis is good too. Then we can Reunion. We'll discard the second bow. They might have some main deck artifact hate, but I doubt it. They say go. Another Moxite's a cool draw. We are just gonna Chrysalis though. Then yeah, screw it. We'll also attach bow to our spawn and get in for 2. Why not? They have their own Chrysalis. Okay, I mean, if we draw Skybreak, it's gonna be hard for them to answer it. So they just say go, we crack Moxite end of turn to make a 2/2. We draw a Seeker. Okay, well, We are going for it. We're gonna bid a reunion first because we have the mana. We have plenty of mana, so we're gonna see if we can hit a Tamiyo safekeeping, just to kind of extra ensure this. Discard forest, another bow. Yeah, we can still go for it. Try and draw another 2. See if we hit safekeeping. No safekeeping. That's unfortunate, but yeah. I mean, we're obviously going for it. Skybreak. They Fanatical Offering. Oh my god, they don't have anything. They still could have cast down. But the fact that they did that in response is a good sign. Okay, well, we're obviously going for it. Sack this. Equip bow. Sack this. Give our things haste. They don't have anything. Let's go. We got there in game 1. Now, sideboarding against Wildfire. This is interesting because, like, Artifact Hate, not that great against them, right? A lot of their artifacts are indestructible or whatever. Graveyard Hate, not that good. Life Gain, obviously not. So I don't know if we sideboard anything against them. I'm trying to think of, like, maybe Seal, but what enchantments do they have that we care about? Like munitions. Munitions is definitely kind of an issue. All right, I'll bring in 2 Seal of Primordium because this card, Wireward Herald, is not that great in this matchup. So yeah, we'll do that. We're on 6. I think this hand's a keep because we have a lot of discard outlets we could draw to get back Snacker, and then obviously if we draw a green source, this hand is just crazy. So we're doing that. We play Bow, say go. They Duress, they take Rumble. That's really good. We draw Moxite. What a draw. What a draw. Unbelievable. That's such a great draw. No green source still, but we get a Snacker back. We have these Torch to Towers, which could be okay. No land, but we hit a bit of reunion. That's really nice. Come on, let's get a land. Let's get a land. Hey, we got there with the land. All right, we're starting to cook a little bit here. This deck plays a really impressive fair game. I don't know why I didn't equip Bow to the Snacker, by the way. That was very silly on my part. No reason not to do that. Now we'll equip Bow. And again, this is a real clock. Bow plus Snacker is really good. It blocks well. It attacks even better. So now we'll Moxite again. We draw another land. That's big. We get to say go. This is such a Splinter Twin-esque game where it's like, look at that, a third Chrysalis. That's unbelievable. It's like, we're perfectly fine. Like, this is a serious clock. They're probably gonna have to kill our Snacker now, which is absurd because they'd much rather kill Chrysalis or obviously our combo piece in Skybreak. But yeah, and this is so Splinter Twin-esque. It's like, if we draw a Skybreak, we win. But even if we don't draw a Skybreak, we're still really far ahead. We have the card advantage. We have the clock. It's busted. This deck is just busted. Like, next turn we can play Chrysalis, give it haste with Bitter Reunion. Yeah, they have to use a cast down on Chrysalis. Like, this is not what you want to be doing against a deck like ours, but you have to because they're at 10 life. What else are they gonna do? Refurbished Familiar is a good draw for sure. Quark Clan Shaman's really good. They don't have a black source to give it Deathtouch yet, but that's still really good. Another Snacker is not the worst. They trade with Snacker, obviously, because they kind of have to. And now we can actually Ewit go, and then we can crack Moxite, and then get back Moxite on our next turn with Ewit, again, assuming they don't kill it with Quark Clan Shaman, which we're fine with too, because then we can Chrysalis. So yeah, this is really good. And obviously Moxite will allow us to get back both of our Snackers, which Snacker is probably the #1 way we're going to win this game, which is really funny. They're attacking, we obviously block, we just force this action right now. They sack it. In response, we crack Moxite, because why not? Wait, no, we should have floated the mana and then did it after it resolved. That was my mistake. That was definitely my mistake. That was like pretty loose, but whatever. One of the most important skills in Magic is making mistakes and continuing. So they're just sacking all their stuff to deal 3. I don't know why. They want to shuffle Lembas back in, I guess. But yeah, that's a really important skill in Magic because everybody makes mistakes when they play Magic. It's a very hard game. The key is how you move on and how you stay mentally calm. And the only way you really do that is through experience. They duress us and they whiff, which is awesome. Seal could be fun in the future, but we just Chrysalis here. And yeah, Chrysalis plus Bow is actually very good, especially against a deck like John Wildfire, where they're typically answering stuff 1 for 1. Yeah, they have to grudge our Bow. I mean, I totally get that. It's a combo piece. It also just puts pressure on them right now, as soon as next turn. and they flash it back on Moxite. We don't really care too much about that. They Wildfire themselves. They play Familiar. That's really cool because we get to discard Snacker. Bitter Reunion. Wait, that's amazing. So yeah, look at what we do here. So we reunion, discard Seal, get back 2 Snackers. This is so good. And then we can Chrysalis. Then we can sack one of our Bitter Reunions, give our stuff haste, and then attack for a good amount. They're gonna have to chump block with Familiar. It really sucks these Snackers come in tapped. We get in, they have to chump our biggest thing, and then we'll put them to 6. And they need to have like a board wipe or something, which there's no way they could have anything in their deck post board. Like Krark Clan Shaman, that's the only board wipe that saves them here. And even so, we have Moxite, so we can just get back these 2 Snackers next turn. Like, that's the thing about this deck. You don't need to combo to win. Duress is good if they have a Krark Clan Shaman. But yeah, like, we don't need the combo to win. Okay, there's Krark Clan Shaman. Do they have the Deathtouch? They do. All right, this is perfect. That is exactly what they need. But again, our Snackers don't die, obviously, because they have flying. And even if they do die, unless they have a spell bomb, they can just get it back. So even though they had like the perfect combination of cards there to keep them alive, I don't know if this is going to matter all that much. Because we can just Moxite. We should have done this post combat. Oh, Bow is crazy. We can Bow, equip Bow to a Snacker, get in for 6, say go. They're at 4 with only 1 card in hand. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is a perfectly reasonable, fair game to be playing. Chrysalis is great. That does keep them alive. We're still attacking though, because we can still re-equip and make a 2/2. They just wait. What? They go to 1? What are they thinking here? Why do they do that? I don't know what they're thinking. They cycle Landscape. There's nothing they could have because we could just attack and deal 1 to them. Yeah, sure. They said oops, so I think they just messed up. We win. We win just with the fair game. Man, this is so amazing. I know that was a really telling match as to how broken this deck is. I mean, we just out-grinded Jund Wildfire, and we're a Splinter Twin deck. I mean, it's unbelievable. All right, we're here on the play on 6. This hand is pretty solid. Obviously, we're on the blind, so we don't know how good Wirewood Herald is going to be here, but we got to keep this. Manor Gate. All right, we might be playing the Mirror. They named White. Yeah, we might be playing the Mirror, or not the Mirror, but the Naya Gates version of this deck, which I might play on this channel soon. Test out some of the other variants that are coming out of this deck. Again, just new variants, because I think this could be built in a lot of different ways. I personally think like a Jund Wildfire shell could be really good. Rumble, Thraben Charm, Gate Creeper Vine, Moxite. Moxite's a good draw now. Discard a Snacker. Get in the red zone for 1. I should have equipped Bow. I keep forgetting to do that. Again, it's a brand new card, so we'll learn the play patterns as we go, but yeah. Instead, it's on our Sneaky Snacker, which is a good clock. Definitely a good clock. Arboreal Grazer? What? What are we playing against? Amulet? I didn't know Amulet got printed as a common. What are its wizards doing? And Titan is a common now too? I don't understand why you play Grazer unless... I don't know. Whatever. I mean, technically they can use this Grazer to chump block our Snacker. That's about all they can do. Land is nice. So we attack, we ping them, and then we get to Chrysalis. So yeah, we're just playing against pure green-white Gates without the combo, which, if you're playing Gates, you should be playing the combo nowadays. This combo just warps the format so much. They cloak up an Outlaw Medic. I mean, that's good, but we'll get the chump with Herald, which is also really good. They attack, and like, yeah, the life gain's obviously good, but it's not good enough. We could have actually killed it. I just realized that, but it's fine. So you get to tutor up a Skybreak. They could have Journey to Nowhere or something. Another Herald is kind of crazy. All right, well, now we definitely just play Skybreak. So we drew the Herald, because we're nowhere near being able to give it haste unless we draw the card that does give it haste. And then we Skybreak, we play Herald, and then we say go, we leave up Torch the Tower in case we want to use it. You know, it's pretty good on Satyr Cat, for example, because it exiles it. And then we say go, and we are representing the win next turn. Armadillo Cloak targeting Sacred Cat. Well, if they decide to gate it, then we can just torch it and bargain. So yeah, we'll let that resolve because it's still 3 toughness. If they pump it, then they pump the medic, sure. None of this matters. We just win. We just untap and win. Oh, this is amazing. They're attacking with the cat for some reason. I don't get that at all. We go to 11, they gain a bunch of life. Like, yeah, they're at 37. It doesn't matter. We have an infinite combo on board. Yeah, we win. 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 This is so ridiculous. I love how simple it is too. It's just untap, 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 untap. We win! Let's go! We just keep doing this. Hopefully they don't make me click through this. I don't feel like doing this 35 times, and they don't. Thank you very much, Delaway. Let's go to game 2. On the draw. Oh, this hand is so close to being great, but it's a one-lander. We can't keep this. This hand's the opposite. Oh, wow. But it has 2 Seekers and a Torch the Tower. You know what? I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. My gut is telling me to keep this. Like, we have the combo. We just need to draw 1 green source. Even if we draw like another mountain, this Moxite is very good. So yeah, I think this hand's oh, beautiful draw. Beautiful draw. Beautiful draw. That was a great draw. Okay. And now, yeah, we have 2 Seekers. Obviously, they have like Thraben Charm, Journey to Nowhere. They have cards that can answer it quite well. But, I mean, yeah, that's what playing this deck is. Sometimes you gotta slam your creatures and hope they can't kill it, which sometimes they're not able to. There's Grazer. But yeah, this is very simple for us. We just go Seeker go. And if they can't kill it, we'll untap and play Bow and win. They Journey to Nowhere, so they have the first response. I mean, we're not scared. How much better is this getting for us realistically? Not that much better. Like, we could draw a safekeeping, but that's about it. So we just Seeker, Bow, go. Literally just Seeker, Bow, go. Hope they don't have another answer. And if they don't, we win. And if they do have an answer, we probably lose. So let's see. They don't have an answer. Let's go. We got there again. This deck is ridiculous. This is a 7. Yeah, this is a pretty bad 7. We're going to 6. This is reasonable on 6. Sure. We don't have any combo pieces, but we do have a lot of cantrips, including Bitter Reunion, which is not only a cantrip, but it's also a combo piece in this deck. All right, let's say we're playing against Glintblade or some type of artifact deck. We will rumble, see what we get. Wirewood Herald, Mountain. All right, well, Herald's not the worst. Thraben Inspector, well, that's a way that they might have to kill our Herald. So we'll start with this Bitter Reunion. See what we hit off this, another Moxite, not bad. And then yeah, we'll just play Herald and say go. This card's definitely a bit annoying for them to deal with. They don't really have a way to exile it. They have Journey to Nowhere! Oh man, they do have a way to exile it. I mean, yeah, some of the lists do play this card, so it's not that much of a surprise. That's really awful though. All right, Witness, I mean, whatever, right? Just Moxite. Let me just Moxite again. Not great, no combo pieces so far. In the top 20 cards of our deck, this is not good. We draw a Bow, okay. That's a big deal. So now we can play Bow, and then we can pass. They get in. I'm gonna Torch the Tower their 3/2 before blockers so they can't like ninjutsu in response or something. Skyfisher, all right, the window's open here. Let's get it. Ah, okay. Unfortunate, not the end of the world though. We'll just say go. We can crack one of these Moxites. They just replay Thraben and say go. That's not too bad for us. Rumble. That's insane. Okay, let's see what we hit. There's the Seeker. Okay. They could have a removal spell, but we're obviously going for this. Play Seeker. We can give it haste. Equip Bow. Equip Bow. Give our stuff haste. Go for it. It looks like it worked. Yes. Yeah, they're F6. They're just making me click through it because they're a very kind person and they value both of our time. But yeah, no, that's awesome. Let's go. I'll cut back once I'm done clicking through all this BS. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, what do we think about this hand? We're missing a green source. That's it. And we have a Bitter Reunion. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. We have, I think, 12 green sources in our whole deck. So it's like, our odds are pretty good, especially with this Bitter Reunion. Moxite's a good draw too. Bow, go. The scariest turn 1 play in Pauper. It's stupid ass dog with the pizza on it. All right, Bitter Reunion. We're gonna actually pitch. We'll pitch Rumble here. Okay. Not the best, not the worst. We did draw into some interaction, so we could drag. And it's not like our opponent is playing a fast deck. So destroy target enchantment. Okay. Or destroy target enchantment. Wait. So they just kill Reunion. That's. I mean, it's not bad. Not bad. But you know they wish they could have killed our bow. Another Reunion. I mean, that's just a funny draw right there. We're gonna pitch a mountain because there's nothing we want to torch the tower, and I want to keep safekeeping and seeker. No green source. That sucks. We just gotta keep spinning our wheels until we can find a green source. Skyfisher to return their thing. That's not bad. Moxite. Now we'll pitch torch the tower. All right. Rugged Highlands and a green source, so we can actually give our thing protection with safekeeping. That's huge. We could possibly win as soon as next turn. That's why you keep hands like this. You got to. We're not going to because they're choosing to kill our enchantment, which makes sense. Familiar, sure. We'll discard Ancient Grudge, whatever. Snacker's not bad, but we can't cast it this turn. We're just gonna double Seeker and say go. Do we actually want to double Seeker? They would have to have 2 kill spells, which is possible. And they have a good amount of sorcery speed interaction in their deck. So I'm like Grim Bobble and stuff. So I'm just gonna say go. I'll leave up Torch plus safekeeping. Pretty good pair of cards to be leaving up on this board state. Yep, we called it. There's Grim Bobble. In response, we'll safekeeping. Nice. Okay. Safekeeping resolved. That's huge. Oh, Marauder. Hey, we got punished for not playing the Skybrick. Now, it wouldn't have mattered either way. I do think that was the correct play. So yeah, sure. We sack our thing here. They attack with both. We'll just torch the 2-1. And they say go. Okay, this is fine now. We could just, yeah, we can Moxite, get back a Snacker, which is pretty solid. I probably should have killed Skyfisher because it interacts a lot better with Snacker blocking the 2-1, but it's a small thing. It's not going to make much of a difference this game. Now we play Seeker and we drew another safekeeping, which is perfect. So we say go, and they need to have, again, double removal spell. They need to have the same thing they had last turn. And now sack doesn't do anything because we have the Snacker. Glint Hawk, sure. They can return Grim Bobble. Like, that's fine. We're not even going to grudge that. I'd rather safekeeping. They play Bobble. They target Seeker. We safekeeping in response. And hope they don't have anything else. It resolves. That's a good sign. And then we just untap and win. Let's go! We got there against Glintblade. That was a very... Dude, this deck is scarily good. Right, we're here on the play, and I actually kind of do like this hand. It has a lot of setup. It has a piece of interaction. So, even though we don't have any combo pieces, I think this is still pretty good. Right, we're playing against the blue deck. Please don't Spell Pierce or Force Spike this Rumble. That would be very annoying. Let's go, it resolves, and we get a Seeker. Okay, and we get a Snacker in the graveyard as well. That's a big deal. Ornithopter. Oh, what are we playing against? Oh, they bog our Snacker. That's pretty good. Ornithopter, what could this be? Playing against Affinity? Affinity doesn't usually play bog. It's kind of, I don't know. We'll run out a Seeker here, even though we don't have the combo. Just see if they can answer it. Refurbished Familiar. Okay. So we are playing against Affinity. Discard Ewit. Seeker. Okay, yeah, so we'll Bitter Reunion, discard a Seeker. Let's get a bow! Okay. Chrysalis is still good for next turn, though. And then we'll just say go. Fairy. Okay, so you're playing against fairies. So that's why they have Ornithopter. That makes more sense now. They attack for 2. They don't have anything in Ninjutsu, which is nice. And they say go. Another Chrysalis. Well, especially because we have a second Seeker and they haven't tried to kill Seeker yet, I will Chrysalis. Especially because we have Bitter Reunion to give our thing haste. Chrysalis is just so good in this matchup. We're just trying to get this to stick. They don't do anything there. That's very good for us. Thoughtcast. Okay, so yeah, we're playing against like Affinity Fairies. That's pretty cool. Fourth Bridge Prowler. Okay. That's really good against Seeker. But they can't attack. Forest is awesome. That allows us to play we can play our second Chrysalis and still leave up Tamiyo safekeeping and torch the tower if we need that. So it's looking good. I mean, these are like Chrysalis. I think it's Chrysalis. I think somebody commented. I don't know, man. It's like something that like a butterfly like poops out. I don't know what a Chrysalis is. You could help me understand what a Chrysalis is more in the comments if you want. So yeah, Chrysalis. I'm pretty sure it's Chrysalis. I really don't care though. We draw a land, that's fine. This is such a weird game. It's just like completely stalled. And we have 2 safekeeping. So even if they want to like try and kill our Chrysalises, we have 2 ways to protect them. And we have removal spells. This is gonna be a grindy game. But the second we draw a bow, we do just win, which is pretty sick. Assuming they don't counter it. Another Thoughtcast, that's really good. Fairy Seer. And then they say go. And we say go. Chrysalis is such a disgustingly good card. And they say go. And we say go. This has to be one of the most boring games I've played in a while. Another Chrysalis. Oh my. Oh my. They spell stutter sprite that. I mean, you kind of need to. How many fairies do they have? Wait, they only have 3 fairies. Yeah, they only have 3 fairies. They can't even counter it. Oh, a second one. Okay. Well, yeah, in response, we will torch the tower of one of the spell stutter sprites so they can't counter it. Yep, and there's nothing they could do. We got there in game 1. Chrysalis alone won us the game. We didn't need to combo off. We don't care. Big creatures with reach is all you need against fairies. Sideboarding's very easy. 4 Pyroblast, call it a day. Yeah, this hand's very good. Now, in a lot of matchups, a 1-mana 1/1 flyer wouldn't be that big of a deal. But given all of the ninjutsu shenanigans they have, and we're going to be tapping out next turn, I am going to kill that. If they put in like a Ninja of the Deep Hours, that would be really bad for us. We would probably lose. So I like that. Snacker. Oh, what a draw. Like seriously, what a draw. I'll play Moxite over Reunion because I think Reunion's a bit better because of the haste. It resolves. That's amazing. We get a Snacker back. And we draw the Hawkeye's bow. So we might be winning the game in a few turns. Who knows? They just play a sprite. There's the ninja. Okay, so like we played around that well. It's still not great here that they have a ninja, but it's a lot better than it could have been. And that's the important thing. This is pretty funny. We're gonna actually play bow, and we're gonna put the bow on our Snacker. I mean, there's nothing else to do with the mana. We're not even gonna attack though. I'd rather just leave this back to trade with the ninja, but still funny. And this is, you know, this is a 5-turn clock because it deals 1 each time it attacks. So it's not a bad alternate win con at all. I really do like Snacker in this deck. They attack, we obviously block. Cogwork Wrestler, sure, yeah. Snacker is not what this game is about. They do have Sprite in their hand, but they don't have another fairy. So we're just gonna go for the win. Well, we can't go for the win, sorry. Because we can't bid a Reunion, we can't give our stuff haste. But we can still just slam Seeker, especially because we have Tamiyo safekeeping now. We can just slam Seeker. They can't counter it with Ninja. We can equip Bow and then say go. And then just hope they don't have a way to, if they go untap and they do that -1/-1, that would be annoying because then they could spell stutter our safekeeping. So, but yeah, there's nothing else we're doing here. We just gotta go for this. It's not really getting any better, I don't think. They attack. We let that go. They ninjutsu another ninja. Okay. We just gotta hope they can't kill our Seeker. Just please don't kill our Seeker, and then we win, obviously. Let's go! We got there against fairies. Splitter Twin, dude. This is literally Splitter Twin. On the draw, yeah, obviously, we're not keeping that. I don't hate this hand at all. I think we do keep this. Bone Splitter. It's been a minute since I've seen that card. Yeah, we just Highlands go. You draw another safekeeping. Yeah, we just Seeker go because we have the second one. Next turn, if you don't draw a land, we're not going to play the second one, assuming the first one dies. Looks like we're playing against some type of artifact deck, so they probably have a good amount of removal. Typhoid Rats. They're gonna equip the rats with the Bone Splitter. Thornwald Archer. All right, well, if we draw a bow here, we win, which is ridiculous, but that's how this deck works. If not, we could use Safekeeping as a combat trick to try and kill one of their Deathtouchers, which is cool too. Torch is good too. All right, we just say go. They get in. We're gonna try and block one, and then Safekeeping. That's pretty good. Bone Picker. Okay, so that's cool. I love this card. I didn't realize they printed this as a common. That's kind of sick. Luckily, we could just cleanly answer that with this torch. But yeah, Bone Picker, this is a powerful card. A 1-mana 3/2 flyer. We will torch that though. Land is cool. We could play a second Seeker and then say go. Carapace Forger. 2-mana 4/4. That's pretty cool. They attack. We take it. Bow! We win! We win! That was a fun game. Do a few things, do a few things. Oh, cool. We draw a card that wins us the game. Nice. And we got there, and they rage quit. I'm not surprised. This is not very fun to play against. They thought they were going to play like a normal fair game of Magic, and then we just won. This deck is disgusting. All right, we're here on the play. Whew, this hand's very good. All we're missing is a Skybreak. Nice. So yeah, we Bitter Reunion, pitch a land, Safekeeping Rumble. Those are like two of the best cards you could have drawn that are not called Skybreak. Looks like we're playing against Grixis Affinity. Fireweaver, yep. Another bow. All right, Rumble. We don't hit the Skybreak here, unfortunately, but we can Moxite now. Still nothing, but we're continuing to dig. We'll eventually find it. Familiar, sure. And we're at 17. Evolution Witness is a decent draw, but we're just gonna play Chrysalis here. Try and lock down this board. We could equip Bow, but I'm not going to. I'd rather just keep these spawns around. Drum. Ooh, Hydra Assault Robot. Someone else is using some new Marvel cards too. That's good. I mean, it's like another copy of Fireweaver. It's a nice card. And they say go. Oh, another Bow. That's about as bad as it can get. We don't even have a second green for Witness this turn. So yeah, we just play Witness. We'll equip Bow to one of our spawns, why not, to give it reach. And then we say go. Mirror Enforcer, that's great. Wow, okay. They have a great hand. Does Hydra Assault Robot really move the needle for Affinity? It might. So I know Affinity is typically a bit grindier, but they're playing a more aggressive version. This looks really good so far. I like what they're thinking. Moxite, that's good. We can get rid of one of these redundant bows. And then we'll just say go. There's actually a good chance we just lose this game. Thoughtcast, that's a great draw. So yeah, end of turn we'll adapt, Witness, get back, Moxite to try and draw some more cards. Seeker of Skybreak! Well, we don't win yet, but assuming they don't have 2 Galvanic Blasts, right? If they don't have 2 Galvanic Blasts, we do win. So we can give our stuff haste, equip Bow, kill them. Let's do it. Give our stuff haste. They Galvanic Blast. We try and Safekeeping. If they had 2 Galvanic Blasts, they would have just killed us. Yeah, because we're at 8. Let's go! We got there. Dude, this deck is so insanely powerful. It's ridiculous. And sideboarding, we just have a casual 5 pieces of Artifact Hate. It's pretty good. I mean, we gotta keep this hand. Obviously, it has Artifact Hate, Seeker, Bow. It's ridiculous. And also Snacker plus a discard outlet. I mean, it literally has everything. Fireweaver. Forest. So we gotta think here. If we just play a Seeker, they kept 7, right? The odds that the Seeker survives, very, very low. But here's what I'm thinking. We Seal of Primordium their blue source, their Seed of the Synod. That could just win us the game potentially. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Seal, destroy their artifact land, say go. Just basically 2 mana Stone Rain them. And if they don't have another land, they just lose. They just lose. Experimental Synthesizers. Let's see if they hit a land. Bolt. All right, they had another land. I still think that's definitely a great play. They bolt us, sure. Moxite's cool, but yeah, we'll play Reunion instead. We play Reunion, pitch a Snacker. And we just play a tap land and say go. They Thoughtcast, they Assault Robot, really good. Okay, so here, we're 1 mana off of winning. So we can just Moxite, make another Snacker, play Seeker, and say go. And the Seeker will almost certainly die though. So I mean, we're locked into Moxite this turn. So we're gonna Moxite, discard Snacker, see what we hit. Torch is actually really good. So that can take care of Robot. We can get in for 2, we could play a Bow. I actually really like that. So we'll Torch the Robot, sack a Moxite. Safekeeping's really good. We can keep that on top. We can play a bow, get in for 2, and now next turn we can go for the combo with safekeeping backup. That's beautiful. That's just so beautiful. I know they call soccer the beautiful game, but they should start calling Magic the beautiful game, because that's what it is. They just play an Ultron Monitor, get in for 1. Okay, so they need double Galvanic Blast to survive here. Seeker, let's see what they got. It resolves. Equip bow. Give our stuff haste. They blast. We safekeeping. Ah, they blast again. All right, they had it. They had 2 blasts. That's unfortunate for sure. And now we just say go. I want to double block this monitor. That's unfortunate, but hey, they had to have exactly that. They munitions. Munitions is so good against our combo. That's kind of ridiculous, actually. Discard Highlands. Discard a Forest. Torch the Tower is really good. Okay, I mean, we can go for our plan B now with Snacker. They are gonna get to kill one though, unfortunately. But that's fine. Yeah, another Moxite's kind of perfect. They don't. I think there's F6'd. We equip bow, get in for 6. That's really good. They only have 1 card in hand. So yeah, we're going for plan B this game with Snackers. Snackers wearing bows. It's not bad at all. Again, munitions is really good, right? They're targeting us. And then they say go. Okay, well, we just go to combat, get in. They just take it. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Right, I'm just gonna say go now. No reason to play either of the cards in our hand. They blast us. Oh, okay, so they might just have lethal here. That makes sense. Synthesizer. Assault. I think that probably does it. Yep, they blast us. GG. Let's go to game 3. Oh, man. We're here on the play. We're not keeping this hand. 3 grudges is so amazing against Affinity. You know what? I don't think this is right to keep. You know, maybe, you know, you can make the argument for it. But guess what? We're playing against Affinity. We have all 3 Ancient Grudges in our deck, in our hand. I'm doing this for the channel. I'm doing this for the culture. I don't care. I don't care. I'm keeping this. If we draw a red source, we basically can't lose with 3 grudges. So I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Let's hit a land. A red source, I mean. Okay, no, we don't. We'll play Skybreak. They'll probably kill this on sight, but still. We just need a red source. I don't think this hand is a keep, but like this hand is too funny to pass up on. All right, if we get a mountain now, we just... Come on, mountain. Oh, that's so rough. Dude, if we got a mountain, we could have killed their 2 lands. Man, this is unfortunate. This might be the last video of the day. Amazing showing for this deck. The last match of the video, I should say. Monitor, yeah. If we drew a red source, we would have won. But again, I don't think this hand's a keep. It's very tempting, hands like this, and I'm more than happy to do it for the channel. But ooh, well, they play Refurbished Familiar, so you can actually discard a grudge and kill their Enforcer, which is funny. Thoughtcast, that's insane. Yeah, we just kill their Enforcer. Rumble, we can hit a red source off this. We do. Wow, okay. Yeah, we just main phase this. They are on 2 lands, so yeah, we just main phase this so they can't get that much mana or that much affinity. We just go after their lands here, because next turn we can go after their creatures. So we go after their lands. Next turn we can go after their creatures. Thoughtcast off Synthesizer is really good. Seal of Primordium, are you kidding me? So yeah, now we can seal, get rid of Monitor, and then Torch the Tower to get rid of Familiar. We still have a grudge in our hand. So I like that a lot. Another Synthesizer. Chrysalis, that's kind of sick. That stops them from attacking. There's nothing we really want to grudge yet. So we'll just play this. There's Fireweaver, another one. That's quite good. And then an Enforcer, okay. They do have no cards in hand now, which is nice. And our Chrysalis just blocks their whole board, which is also very nice. We'll Bitter Reunion. Actually, I like Moxite a bit more than Reunion, especially because they have no cards in hand. Bow, so that's one of our combo pieces, not bad. They draw Thoughtcast, are you kidding me? That's literally the best card. I'm happy with how this game's going though, just given how it started. I mean, they basically have a nut. They crack Synthesizer, another Monitor. That's good, yeah. Yeah, end of turn we will crack Moxite, make a thing. We draw Snacker, that's really good. We will do that. Draw 2, get back Snacker. And then we just say go, we'll leave up Grudge. It is scary with these 2 Fireweavers, and they still have 2 Synthesizers. And then a Drum. All right, well, if they try and attack this turn, this Grudge is gonna be good. They don't. All right, yeah, we'll just crack Moxite, make another 2/2. Yeah, screw it. We'll bow up our Snacker, and then get in for 3 in the air. They don't block, that's what I was expecting. And this is also worth saying, this deck has felt really good in this video, but I think this deck could be like so much better than it is right now. It could be tuned so much better. All right, so they hit Bolt. So luckily, we do have this Ancient Grudge to deal with some of their stuff. So we can eat their flyer, chump, trade, and then we would be taking only 1 down to 9, and they could bolt us to 6. So that's fine. Ancient Grudge that, Ancient Grudge that. We can sack our spawn, and they could just bolt like, you know, Chrysalis or whatever. That's fine too if they do that. We're at 9, and that's why you hold up Ancient Grudge. They drew another Fireweaver, crazy. And they bolt Chrysalis, that makes sense. Another Snacker is really sad. With this bow and the Snacker, we have a 3-turn clock, but it's not going to be enough. And even if you draw a Skybreak, we still lose. So unfortunate. We did everything we could this game. I mean, the hand was not a keep. That was definitely, but we had to keep it for the channel. You know, we just had to. So they hit us to 5 or to 4. We're at 1. We draw nothing. We lose. GG's. Man, this deck is really good though. They had to have the nuts to beat us that match. Thank you guys so much for watching. Those were some scary matches. And you know what's the most scary part? This is like version 0.1 of the deck. This deck is going to get so much better, so much more finely tuned. It's going to have a better fair game. It is just unbelievable and way too good for this format. After playing these games, I'm very certain this is going to get banned, but if you want to see me play some more variants of this, I'm totally down. If you want to see me run this in Jund Wildfire or the Gates version, something like that, let me know in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe as well. I'll see you guys next time.